More names emerge as possible members of soon-to-be President Rodrigo Duterte's cabinet. Let's get the latest live from Davao City. Trisha Terada joins us from there. Hi, Trisha. What have you got for us?
Yes, Mitzi, Attorney Peter Lavinia, the spokesperson of presumptive President Rodrigo Duterte for his transition committee, tells us that stricter security protocols are underway, especially after the Matina incident where Duterte was almost hit when the media flocked to him for an interview. Now, Mitzi, amid issues sounding the Duterte's pick for the cabinet, Lavinia tells us that we should give them a chance first to perform their duties and to show their worth. Now, Mitzi, for the whole day, we still haven't seen Duterte as he has been receiving more guests.
Long, cordial, friendly. This is how National Democratic Front spokesperson Fidel Agawili describes his meeting with presumptive President Rodrigo Duterte. Agawili tells CNN Philippines he is in the country to hand over the gifts of Communist Party of the Philippines founder Joe Masison and CPP Chief Peace Panel negotiator Luis Halandoni to Duterte. He relays some suggestions to speed up the resumption of peace talks. Agawili says Duterte has expressed intent to talk with Sison in the Netherlands. He says Duterte's emissaries are working on documents needed to resume the talks. Peace negotiations have been on and off in previous administrations. Agawili says they have no precondition to restarting the talks and that they are willing to cooperate with Duterte's peace panel. He adds Duterte told him during the meeting that he will grant a general amnesty to all political prisoners. He also talked about reaffirming the previously signed agreement. The peace agreement has 4 substantial issues or elements: human rights, socioeconomic factors, political and constitutional reforms, and cessation of hostilities. Agawili says they are now on the second level, the socio-economic aspect. The communist group is pushing for genuine agrarian reform and national industrialization so that wealth would trickle down to the poor and provision of basic services would be broad. Agawili says the CPP-NPA has no problem with Duterte's proposed federalism, so long as its objectives are clear and plans are laid out. On a possible ceasefire, he says this has yet to be negotiated in detail. All these concerns did not happen during the Aquino administration, and the communist group was disappointed when the talks were terminated.
Sa totoo lang, walang nangyaring negosasyon eh. In fact, ang nangyari, there were meetings, but and then unilaterally nagde-decide sila. Ayaw nilang i-respect na injustice, so hindi nila nire-release yung mga consultants na kanilang inaaresto. To self-righteous ba na arrogant na, oh, we can do anything, no? We don't even need to tell you, parang ganun. At nakikita naman natin yan, yung insensitivity. Kahit doon sa Mama Sapano, dyan sa Yolanda.
The CPP has high hopes on Duterte's presidency, but is also aware some may object to their involvement in government.
The U.S. would be one. Then, of course, there might be some military people who might not. I think some have already expressed, no, yung kanilang displeasure sa ginagawa ni President-elect Duterte in relating with the revolutionary movement, no?
Agawili says there's no split between the CPP-NPA, and they're also in good terms with other leftist groups.
Mitzi will also have the chance to speak with former Justice Secretary Silvestre Bebot Bello, and he is rumored to be a part of the negotiating panel. He tells us that he is very optimistic about the peace agreement for the Duterte administration. Mitzi?
Thank you, Trisha Terada, reporting from Davao City.